Hey guys, and welcome to a guide for the second boss within the Golem Foundry dungeon. Today's boss is called UV-315. This can be quite a tough boss, but if you know what you're doing then it should be alright, so hopefully this video will help you. So the mechanics of this boss that you need to pay attention to when both DPSing and healing. The first one, which I also go through in the clip later on in the video, is that the boss uses two abilities, Dark Pool and Mark of Death, I think they are called. Both of these will spawn an AoE on the ground, so just basically avoid the AoEs. But take note that both of the abilities are interruptible, so if you have an interrupt in your spec, make sure you use it for either of these. And depending on your group, you might want to coordinate with your party or raid to see who is going to interrupt which ability, as sometimes the boss can do one after the other, and then you end up with loads of AoEs and it just gets out of hand. And the second mechanic is that the boss may occasionally call out, for example, Rogue's Abyss has drawn attention of UV-315, so obviously that's going to be your name, but if the boss does call out your name, basically it will teleport behind you and will start the charge. It will start to charge up a frontal cone attack, so all you have to do is move to the side of it, and that's it. The boss does hit very hard on the tank, so you may have some issues with that. Maybe the healing or the tank just may not be good enough. And also this boss can be classified as a DPS race. A lot of people are probably going to argue with me on that, because basically during the fight there will be a constant debuff on you, and if that buff reaches 100 stacks then I'm pretty sure you just die instantly. But there is a way to lower the stacks. Occasionally during the fight a light will appear around the room and you can stand in it, and that will reduce the stacks. But to be brutally honest, if you can't DPS the boss fast enough, you either need to sort out your DPS spec or go get some better gear from the standard level 50 to 60 dungeons. But if it's really required, you can stand in the light, and that will again reduce the stacks. So I'll now show you the clip of how to do the boss as a DPS perspective. So this is the second boss within the Golem Foundry dungeon. There are a few abilities that you need to look out for. Dark Pool and Mark of Death, which are both, as I said earlier, they are both ground AoEs. Basically you can either dodge them or you can interrupt the skill if you're good at timing. So as you can see a moment ago, some guy interrupted it, so we haven't had one for ages, which is going quite good. There we go, there it is, Dark Pool, I interrupted it. So just try and interrupt any of them that you see, if you have the opportunity to. And if no one does interrupt, just make sure you dodge the AoE that's on the floor. So this is just another boss where you need to be aware of what's going on. And that's it really. As I said, if he calls out your name, he's gonna charge right behind you. Just move away once he has done that and you should be good. I don't think he's actually going to do it, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to show you, but if he does call your name, just make sure you move to the side once he teleports behind you, and that's all you have to do. There we are, nice and easy. Oh, it's not even dead. Still got 200k HP left. There we go. All done. Nice and easy. See, there we go, he teleported, so that guy would just have to move back to the side. So hopefully this video has helped you with me going through the mechanics and also showing you a clip of how this boss is done. I know I repeated myself during the video about the mechanics, but I just wanted to ensure that you know what you're doing. If this video has helped you, please leave a like below and subscribe if you wish to see more guides or just more videos from me. And also any constructive criticism is welcome below in the comment section. Thanks for watching and have fun rifting.